Is your engine sounding a bit rough lately? Or maybe you are hearing a pinging noise when you accelerate. If you have scanned your car and found the code P2337, you are dealing with a cylinder 2 above knock threshold issue. This sounds technical, but let's break it down into plain English. Basically, your car has a knock sensor on the engine block, specifically monitoring cylinder number 2. This sensor is like a microphone for the engine computer, which we call the PCM. It listens for vibrations caused by improper combustion, often called knocking or pinging. The sensor uses piezoelectric crystals that create a small voltage when they vibrate. When everything is running smooth, that voltage is low. But if the PCM sees a voltage spike from cylinder 2 that is way higher than the allowed limit, it triggers this code and turns on your check engine light. This is severe enough that you should not ignore it, as heavy knocking can actually damage the pistons and internal engine parts over time. You might notice the engine feels sluggish, burns more gas than usual, or just sounds noisy. So what causes this? It could be as simple as bad gasoline. If you put low-octane gas in a high-performance car, it can knock. It could also be a bad knock sensor itself, a wiring issue where the wires are shorting out, or actual mechanical trouble inside the engine. To fix this, start with the basics. Check your oil level and make sure it is clean. If the engine is low on oil, it makes noise that tricks the sensor. Next, verify you are using the right fuel octane for your vehicle. If those are fine, you need to get under the hood. You will need a digital volt-ohm meter, or DVOM. Locate the knock sensor for cylinder 2. Be careful because it is screwed into the engine block and that gets very hot. Check the wiring connector for any burns or breaks. If the wiring looks good, you will need to test the sensor's resistance and continuity back to the computer. If the sensor is bad, replacing it is usually straightforward, but you must torque it to the exact specification or it will not listen to the engine vibrations correctly. If you are not comfortable working around a hot engine or using a multimeter, this is the time to take it to a professional mechanic before that knock turns into a major engine repair.